the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
Welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
Guess what we're doing today?
Putting more entries into the Sorry, it's on the sheet in front of both of us. So.
Oh, well, I wanted to do it as if it was a surprise. A bit like the way you begin every sentence, which is, it's debatable.
What do I do?
You say, you know what is interesting? And in my head, every time you say that before you carry on with the story, I think, well, that's debatable.
So that's your inner voice, is it?
Let me be the judge of that, hey, Whip.
Okay, Coach.
Anyway, we are putting the final invitees, I guess you could say, into the singles ball, which we will be celebrating.
Before the final ones tomorrow.
Yeah, Jess, do you...
What's today?
Jess, do you have the lover song?
Yes.
Which is going to be the song for our slow dance. So at this moment...
I think I'm really happy with this decision.
Great choice.
I did bat it up and people voted.
So Will, who you're going to be doing the slow dance with, so at this stage...
Well, the beginning of the slow dance.
Tomorrow night you're going to be hand in hand, hopefully not too sweaty because you do get nervous around guys. So you're going to be sweaty hand...
I never know what to say.
Sweaty hand on sweaty hand. And let's hope, and this is just a tip for you, if it's not too late, bit of Botox on the top lip just to cut that sweat back a bit there that builds.
Botox doesn't kick in until a few days later.
Oh.
Anyway, and I do have a little talc. I'll bring a talc, and
Where
if we get sweaty hands, I'll just go like that onto the hands. I mean, I'll be wearing black. That'll be awkward.
Sure.
What does it sound like?
Okay, and then Will's been talked.
He's been talked.
Sorry, mate. What happened to Will? Have a look at him.
Oh
my
dandruff.
God.
Bad case of dandruff.
Terrible dandruff.
No, I'm looking forward to meeting Will and looking forward to meeting everybody that's going to be there on the night.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Do you mind if I bring up the subject of fish and chips?
Fish and chips, yeah. Fish and chips make me want to lick my lips.
I like the tongue at the end. It paints a really good picture.
They are. Was that your tongue or their tongue?
No, it wasn't. That was a novelty tongue.
I thought that was you doing that. You have a novelty tongue.
I do not have a novelty.
I love the saltiness. Yeah. That's
my God. Do you guys vinegar at all?
Vinegar. Yep.
Absolutely no chance.
I love it.
Does not belong anywhere near a chip. It's
Vinegar.
a UK thing. It's not an Australian thing.
It is Australian thing. So much vinegar that they're soggy and they stick to the paper.
Yeah, and you can pick them up and almost squeeze them together as you stick them. You can do a bit of vinegar on your fish as well if you've got a battered fish.
Oh, what an absolute joke.
Ryan?
Okay, so fish and chips. I mean, do you know what? You don't know. It's a bit of a lottery, fish and chip shops, isn't it? Because some of them are unbelievable. I think the crunchier the better. Some of them are just shocking, and this just blows my mind. Every day I seem to pick up the paper or read a headline that that you're allowed to drink. You're allowed to drink more red wine. You're allowed to have more dark chocolate. And now they're telling me that there's not much shark in flake when you order it from fish and chip shops.
Flake is shark.
Well, this is what I thought as well.
Not much shark. What else is it made of?
The ever-present flake from fish and chip shops is actually endangered shark 10% of the time. The Macquarie University study published this month found high levels of mislabelling of shark product. I don't even know what type of shark we're eating. Does anyone know what shark we're eating?
There'd be many different types of sharks.
It's only supposed to be gummy shark.
Right. Some species are different also, Fitz. When I say that, it's legal to catch and sell hammerhead in Queensland.
Is it?
But you can't do it in Victoria and New South Wales.
Well, this is the thing. They're finding some hammerhead shark and school shark in the flakes that we're eating from our fish and chip shops, and that they are endangered in certain parts.
Do you know,
so we're eating endangered sharks when we're getting our 2 pieces of flake and chips.
Fish is the tricky one because when you go to the fishmonger, they say you're meant to ask 3 questions. You're meant to say, what is it? You're meant to say,
Where's it from?
and how was it caught? And the idea of that is to encourage the fishmonger to actually know what he's serving. Because I wonder if I bought ling the other day. Anybody know what a ling fish looks like?
Oh, Cameron Lang.
No,
yeah, he
not
used to
Cameron
play
Lang.
for Geelong.
No, don't worry about Lingy.
They sell a lot of ling
Yes.
because it's a lot cheaper than flathead.
Yes, it
isn't
is. And if you tell you what, if you're eating ling tonight or you've got some in the freezer you're going to thaw out, don't Google what a ling fish looks like.
Oh, why?
It's
is
like
it
an
not?
ugly fat eel.
Is
It
it?
doesn't even look like a normal fish.
Yeah, but they need loving
Look
too,
at them,
don't they?
ling. Oh my
Do you know, a
god!
majority of fish and chip shops, they don't know where the fish are coming from.
No, you're
What?
standing at the counter. The queue is piling up
Yeah, I
behind you, and the
know.
guy serving you, he's like, his old mate with his 3 questions. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Well, you're
When
meant
we-
to do it.
Well, our local fish and chip shop growing up was across the road from the local hotel. And the fish and chip shop owner, Kate, he loved a punt. He loved the horses. So you would go over there, you would order your fish and chips, you'd give him your cash,
Yep.
and then you would follow him out of the fish and chip shop over to the hotel, and he'd put the money that you just gave him on a horse at Randwick. Then he'd come back into the shop and he would watch the race on a television in his fish and chip shop.
And if you won, you got your fish and chips for free.
Can you not get any more Australian than
But
that?
a good fish and chip shop should be able to do a couple of dimmies as well. Should be able to do a hamburger with a lot. You know, they're multitasking in there. They're not just fish.
Oh, well, it depends.
You know?
I think sometimes you can try and spread yourself too thin, can't you? Don't you just want a seafood, a seafood stick?
Seafood stick.
Yeah,
I love a seafood stick. My daughter,
bit of
I don't even
tartare.
know what a seafood
Don't
stick
ask.
is,
It
but I
says here
want
they-
it. I want to eat it now.
10 samples of seafood stick and there's no seafood in there at all.
That doesn't matter. Kate Ritchie's happy.
It's seafood and eat it. That's what they
Yeah.
are.
Oh, bloody, I'll take that any day of the week.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Roses are red, violets are blue, and for the singles ball, I choose you.
Say that you love me.
So excited. I'm nervous. I won't lie, I'm nervous. Big thank you to the team at MJ Bale. Myself, Tommy, Fitz, we got fitted out yesterday.
You did. I've seen some videos
I was
and
in
a
a-
few dapper photos. Tommy, you look fantastic, I have to say.
Jess said I look like a CEO,
mean, you
which
look
is
like the president.
a wonderful compliment.
Oh, my
Beautiful.
gosh.
Was presented with a vest.
Did you,
You got a
try it on?
three-piece, mate.
Now, I
Just the vest?
accepted the... I'm just going to rock up in a vest.
You accepted
the
the vest?
I accepted the vest, but I think it's vest for everyone that I don't wear it.
Do you know what? I mean, there's a great TV show called Say Yes to the Dress, and in a brand new episode of Accept the Vest,
Say yes to the vest.
starring
My best made from real gorilla chest.
You can't sing the song, mate. You haven't seen
I
one
haven't seen it,
episode.
but I've heard it enough on this show.
Oh, see, this hat was my cat.
Yes?
Was one of the other funny lines from the...
I think it's just hilarious that usually on nights like this, it's all about what the girls are wearing. I've never heard 3 men bang on about MJ Bale and being suited
Well,
up.
I'm
and
not going to tell you too much about my outfit, but I'll give you a key word, Kate Ritchie.
put shoes on.
Burgundy.
Oh, Ron
Very-
Burgundy. You coming as Ron Burgundy?
No, that is not the idea.
Oh, you don't usually spill red wine down your front till
Oh,
later in
don't
the
I?
night.
And I can tell with the jumper that you've got on today, Kate, you're still single.
Mate, you cannot. With that animal
That
that's
is a
draped
really-
over your shoulders.
I'm
on,
actually
mate.
offended because when I got dressed this, I love this.
Me
It's
too.
a great
It's
jumper.
cashmere, okay?
It looks like blood cells.
Cashmere outside.
How about that?
I know it's like a mum jumper.
No, it's not.
But it's beautiful and it's.
Never get lost in that. Find you.
Well, I
anyway.
was hoping to in the jungle.
Oh, jungle of
Let's-
singles.
Can we speak to a couple of singles?
stay out of
Can we invite a couple, please?
Yes.
Can we have a chat to Glenn in Surrey Hills? Good morning, Glenn.
Good morning, guys. How are we going?
Pretty good, Glenn.
Okay.
Are we signing off, Tommy? Is Glenn coming along?
Yeah, Glenn, you are at the singles ball.
Awesome, Glenn. Can you tell us a bit about yourself, mate?
Sure. I'm 47, live in Surrey Hills. I'm a bisexual boy.
Yep.
I like a bit of both.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
So what are you looking for then? What are you hoping to achieve on the evening?
Anything? No.
Just a connection. You're just looking for a connection, Glenn.
Yeah, well, I've tried all the apps and I'm over them, and I'm just, I'm not a fussy boy, but
Do you know what, Glenn?
Yes.
I'm excited because it does say you're happy-go-lucky, and you're right. You're up for a great time. You're coming along to the ball, but I'd also love to send you to MJ Bale if you want to get suited up for tomorrow night, mate.
Oh, 100%.
Go and get yourself a brand new suit on MJ Bale.
That'll be great.
I was going to come in my funeral suit. That's not good,
Oh,
hey?
don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Settle down, Glenn. We'll see you there tomorrow night. Big
Well
Red.
done, Glenn.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
We've got a female on the line, Ashley from Windsor. Good morning, Ash.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Good, Ash.
We are great. Are you looking forward to tomorrow night? Because we'd love to see you there.
I am so excited for tomorrow night. So excited.
Ash, how would you describe yourself?
Oh, God. I'm 26. I'm from the Hawkesbury.
Yeah.
I'm sporty. I love training.
Me too.
I love hanging out with my friends.
Yeah.
I'm kind.
Yeah, you sound really kind.
Is Ash? Could we partner Ash up with? Because we're playing matchmaker. But
who are you thinking?
What was the name of the young man that you didn't pick yesterday, Kate?
Jordan.
Jordan. Yes, Jordan, who was in quite
From
good
Liverpool.
nick. Yes, and because you went with Will from Waverton, but Ash, he's a gym junkie. He sounded like a lovely guy.
He's
Kate
ripped.
didn't pick him yesterday, but we might match you up with him. Are you okay with that, Ash?
I actually heard this segment yesterday. I thought, oh, this guy seems like my kind of type. So I'm totally in for that.
Oh, Ash, you should have seen the rig on him. Like, he's ripped.
We don't want to speak about people like that, but I think they might have a common interest.
Many have comments about me.
Good
My
luck.
way on
What
the
time are you
show.
going to be getting ready from tomorrow afternoon, Ash?
Look, I have booked in at midday to get my hair done. So it's from there onwards.
All right, good on you,
We
Ash.
can't wait to see you.
Also on the list too, I want to tell Jen that she's coming along. She's 45 and straight from Randwick. Get involved, Jen. You'll be there. How good is
She's
that?
coming straight from Randwick.
So she's straight.
Okay, we could share a cab.
Great. So she's not stopping off anywhere on the way. Straight from Randwick.
The Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Bin night tonight where I live.
Yeah, me too, mate.
And I know we were talking about this recently where
we live?
No, where we don't live together, thank God. They tried to put that in the contract. I said, no, I'll come for free.
Damn.
Bin night, putting dog poo in other people's bins. We've discussed that before. Where I live, there's like a little back lane, and sometimes if I'm in the backyard doing the clothes on the line or sweeping up the leaves like I did yesterday, you can hear people rummaging around in the back lane, sometimes collecting cans.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
This woman, I love her, from Port Macquarie. That's where we used to holiday when I was
good
a
spot,
kid.
didn't we?
She has come up against a bit of criticism because it's not the dog poo issue, but she's come out and said, and I tend to agree with her, if it gets to bin night, everyone's gone off to bed, your bins are full because you live with 4 kids or something, it's okay to go out and fill other people's bins with your stuff.
Story of my life.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, all
Run
the
it up
time.
and down the street with the rubbish?
Do you have to give permission first, though? Do your neighbours go, look, if there's room in mine, you can use it if you want. That's all you need. One nod
I agree.
and you're on.
And
Why would
I
they
think
care?
Well, some people do.
Why?
Some people are funny because I don't think some people sort their rubbish as well as you do. And then if you just willy-nilly put plastics in the recycling, the bin people in the morning have a look and then they may not collect your bin because somebody else has made the mistake. And I agree, Fitz. You just say to your neighbour, oh, the recycling's very full this week, and they say, oh, you just Just chuck it in mine.
Well, yeah,
It's like a community.
This is a council service to help
No,
the
well,
neighbourhood out. Neighbourhood love should exist. And bins on the street, once it's on the street, the bin becomes communal.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It's your
mate.
bin. You pay for it in your rates.
Well, see, we live next door in Balmain to Sandy and Narelle, who are living by themselves, so they're never going to fill up their bins. So they said to us, of course you can use our bin. So I got as much asbestos as I could.
You took out the whole ceiling.
You're that guy.
Yeah, you are. The whole street loves him.
The Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We're on. All right, it's time for 60-second starts. Kate Ritchie's I'm Still Standing. Now.
Visit Sydney's ultimate Kia experience dealer, Sydney City Kia, O'Riordan Street, Alexandria.
It's the car that you want. It's the 2024 Kia Sportage SX Hybrid. Megan in Campbelltown, you're in the running. Do you need a new car, Megs?
Desperately. Absolutely. Yes.
And Megan, good luck with the car. So you're in the running for that. You're also up for $200 cash, which would be a treat. It's all thanks to the Summit. How much will they risk to make it to the top? New, the Summit, Monday and Wednesday, 7:30 on 9 and 9 now.
Okay, let's
60
go,
seconds
Megan.
on the clock, Megan.
Take a deep breath,
go.
Megan. Take a deep breath.
Okay. I'm ready.
Here we go. Your 60 seconds starts now. What is the main ingredient in a traditional spanakopita, Megan?
No idea. Milk?
Spinach. Let's go to Kate. Kate, what is the name of Peppa Pig's little brother?
George.
Yep. How many holes in a 10-pin bowling ball?
3.
Yep. Which fellow actress is Amy Poehler known to work with?
Tina Fey.
Yes. Taronga has another zoo in what town?
Dubbo.
Yep. What item of clothing is brand Von Dutch best known for?
I had one of these. A hat.
Oh, weren't they the best?
Oh, cool.
Puberty Blues is set in which part of Sydney?
The Shire.
Yes. 12 Final Days is the new doco about which tennis player?
Roger Federer.
Yes. A deck of Uno cards contains 25 each of which 4 colours?
Red, green, blue, yellow.
Correct. After Hours, Dawn FM and Starbucks.
Yes. I'm sorry, Megan.
Megan, I'm sorry. She's on fire.
Smacked me, Kate.
I know, I'm sorry, and I feel really bad. I know you're a fellow Campbelltown-Bernian.
I am. You really took this Campbelltown-Nonian down.
Whereabouts in Campbelltown are you from, Megan?
St Helens Park.
Oh, I used to get my hair done there.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I love Helen. She's lovely there.
Lovely.
She's got to stop hanging around the park, though. You know?
Good one, guys. I'm so sorry, but you are in the running to win a lovely car at the end of the year.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
Good on you, Megan. Thanks for playing.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Fitz, we've discussed this on the show before. The idea is that killer whales, orcas, have been attacking... Is that Chewbacca? It's a whale, is it? What sort of whale is that? Is it a minke whale? Is it
killer whales
blue
don't
whale?
Communicate like that. That's your larger ones, aren't they?
That's a big whale. That could be your blue whale with the largest living species on the planet.
So the killer whale is the biggest predator in the water, isn't it?
That's a great question.
I think
you're right.
The great white shark has nothing on it. Isn't there vision of an orca getting a great white shark?
Yes, that's wild to see. Hunting down a great white and just opening its mouth. They can kill. That's why they're called killer whales, guys. Here's the other thing that's been going on. Since 2020, ramming of boats has been the latest trend that killer whales have enjoyed doing. 600 ships, many have sunk because killer whales gang up and bully the boats, ramming into the hull and sinking boats. We're talking about large yachts like super yachts to small sort of 30-footers where it might be one couple in the middle of the water out in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden an orca turns up and starts ramming the hull and will actually smash it until the boat sinks.
Ram it up.
Ram it up!
I don't know how they can. I don't know how you do it. Like what? So what? You go? All right, Dave. You go around the back, and you hit it from behind,
yeah.
I'll be over here. I'll just come out of the water with my fin going, hey, guys,
we're
look over
here.
here. And then you hit them from the other side.
They won't know what's coming. Yeah, you're not far off what's going on because apparently orcas are known for playing games. They're not afraid to play a game where they like to kill a salmon fish, like they get a dead salmon. It's described as wearing it as a hat. So they will put the salmon on top of their head and just carry it around.
That's
Like,
not good.
What is all that about?
I've worn a few salmon fascinators to the races.
Yeah, but that's different. And you've won fashions on the field 3 consecutive years at Randwick. No, that's very different, and that's a wonderful colour. Some call it watermelon. Here's the thing: the scientists have now come out and they believe they have an answer to why the orcas have been smashing the boats.
Yeah,
and after 4 years of study into this, looking at the devastation of boats, speaking to the people that have survived the attacks, because people have been killed, they've come out and they've concluded the orcas have done this because they're bored.
Is that it?
Like, how is it that only now, right, in 2024 or since 2020, orcas have just decided the salmon hat game is not fun anymore and I want to do some boat ramming? They're just so naughty teenagers, mate. It's like tagging, you know?
It's just next thing you know that they'll rock up to Darling Harbour for the boat show. They'll next thing you'll be just looking at a Riviera. Is it a Riviera? What's give us some brands?
Riviera. Yep.
Yeah, you'll be looking at a Riviera, and you'll look over, and there'll be a couple of orcas there just giving you a wink, going, "Hey, watch this!
Hey, watch this!
Bang,
Who wants
bang.
to see an insurance job on a few Rivieras? Hey, fellas, take that salmon off my head. I'm sick of the hat game.
Willie? What are you doing? Mate, I'm bored. We are so bored.
We are bored.
The ocean is so big, and there's nothing to do out there.
That's exactly what they've said. The sea is a very boring place for an animal. They've lived there forever. What sort of a scientist are you?
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Kate Ritchie's
Theme Queen.
Let's get into it this morning. This is a really fantastic lot of rounds.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Pens ready to go. Pieces of paper. Welcome to Theme Queen. Round 16 of Theme Queen.
Is it biscuit themed?
No, it's not.
Damn.
It's the one part of the show where we're not going to be talking about biscuits or whales this morning.
Okay, gotcha.
I am your host, the best first dance Will from Waverton will ever have, Kate Ritchie.
Right.
We know the game is very simple. 3 rounds. In each round, there are 3 songs. Each of the 3 rounds are connected by a theme. You just got to work out what connects them. Give me an answer.
Yep.
Write it down. Don't jump in too early.
No, play the 3 songs
Let
out.
everybody play along. Let's just kick it off with round 1, song number 1.
Since you've been gone,
What a great song.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah. Quite liberating, isn't it, this one?
Love that song.
Song number 2.
all by myself.
Who sings that?
All by myself.
You know that voice.
Is it
Yeah, I do.
Barbara Streisand?
Or same kind of genre.
Bette Midler.
Go again. I'm going to give you... This isn't the game. Celine Dion,
Celine,
guys.
is it?
Oh, Selenos.
And song number 3.
Yep.
Got it.
Do you really?
Yeah. Isn't it to do with the fact that someone's left them? They're alone.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, they
the
are
bottom.
alone. Songs about being single, of
Yeah.
course, to celebrate the singles party. Nothing wrong with being single, guys.
Nothing wrong with it.
When you got a ball at Taronga Zoo to go to.
Ready to mingle.
Get ready for round 2, song number 1.
Got it.
No, you don't have it.
Share or Sure?
Sure.
I think you're meant to say share, aren't you? If you're in the US.
Great song, wasn't it?
Song number
Is it
2. Yeah? No, go. Come on. Have a go.
To do watches or something like that if we could turn back time. But
Oh, it's to do with watches. That was... I wouldn't have said that out loud on the radio.
Here we go.
Song number 2.
When we were young,
Gee, we've got some cracker songs this morning.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Susan Boyle?
Adele.
So we've got Cher, we've got Adele. Song number 3.
can we be a family? Promise I'll be
family.
Yep.
I know what it is.
What are you putting together here, guys?
They're all about looking back.
No.
Yes, they are.
Oh, but that is lovely, actually. Turn back time when we were young
and when
family
we were family.
portrait.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
It's
correct,
reflection.
but it's not the answer.
It's all about. It is the answer.
They've all got single names, musician names. Adele.
You are the
Cher,
winner.
and
Yes. Well done. You've recovered from that woeful joke you told a couple of minutes ago. Okay, guys, one apiece. Round number 3, song number 1.
Hustlers moving silent, so I'm tiptoeing. So keep blowing, I got it locked up like Lindsay Lohan. Put it on my life, baby. I'm gonna give you a ride,
people
baby.
can write a lyric.
Promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight. Squeeze me.
Oh, can we just listen to this? Song number 2, guys.
You got that dream, daydream, look in your eye, and I got that
Who's that?
Tay-Tay. I can't even ask that question.
What's the name of that song?
Out of
It's Style,
Oh, damn.
but great lyrics.
What was the name of the Pitbull song?
It was Give Me Everything. But I think you need to listen to it's more of a lyric-based answer today. Song number 3.
I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer
Vance Joy.
that you've ever seen.
Who's he singing about?
Riptide. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Isn't she gorgeous?
They're all singing about a celebrity.
Are they all artists who took Pfeiffer in a cricket match? Michelle Pfeiffer?
Oh, no, but very close. I think we need to go back to what Whip's answer was.
Yeah, they're all singing about a celebrity.
They are. People talking about Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Taylor talking about James Dean. And Vance Joy talking about Michelle Pfeiffer. Well done, guys. I had a lot of fun.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's talk about money and what it can get you. Bit of Simply Red. Now this is a pickup technique, Kate. And look, you could use this. You've already found your date for tomorrow night, so I don't think you need to use it anymore. Will from Waverton. I was reading the article. I didn't know anything about it until I read the news.com.au article yesterday.
Yeah, cool.
Do you know what? If the dance goes for too long, I'm going to be yelling out, "Free Willy!" That means let him go.
I get it. Are you doing all the whale chat on the show today?
Yeah, I do the orca stuff.
Is that it?
Stuff
What are we doing
earlier.
after 7?
Oh, I've got more whale fun facts.
Cool.
Lawrence Escalante. Never heard of him?
Nope.
He's a billionaire, Australian billionaire, lives over in Perth. Now, he's made his money through virtual gaming worlds. His wildly popular app by the name of Chumba Casino lets players experience the thrill of slot machines without spending real money. But then there is also an option that you can go to where you can actually go into a casino and you can play it on his app. But he's worth $2.3 billion.
Chumbawamba.
Wow.
He's been over to Cannes Film Festival, right? And he has got his eye on an OnlyFans model by the name of Karina Kampf. Karina Kampf.
Where's she from? Where's that name from?
She's from the US. She used to go out with Logan Paul.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Oh, cool.
So Lawrence has got his eye on her. He says to his mates, I think he's changed now. Things have changed. Because it says here, while he now lives a luxury lifestyle with regular super yacht trips from Western Australia's beautiful beaches, the businessman has humble beginnings, starting his professional life flipping burgers at Hungry Jack's.
Oh, okay.
Now, how many of those mates do you reckon he's still hanging out with?
All the boys?
Guys that he was flipping burgers with at Hungry Jack's.
You never know. He might employ the manager from Hungry Jack's as like his onboard chef.
Yep, he could.
Well, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Is this a new girlfriend? Like, was he married, or why has this made headlines? Because of Logan Paul? Like, does he get free?
He was married, but now he's been living it up with a string of glamorous young girlfriends. He's rocked up to Cannes Film Festival. He's seen Karina Kampf, who is the OnlyFans model, and he said, what's a good pick-up technique I can use here?
Yeah.
So what he's done, he has offered her to fly from the US to Perth to check out his car collection, Kate.
Now,
The thing is, it's very tricky in this situation.
Kate, if tomorrow night in your slow dance, Will whispers in your ear and says, "Would you like to come?"
Let's not say this.
Okay,
You're
okay.
putting pressure on Will.
Okay.
Just say some.
Let's say
the
any
person
name.
I'm dating.
Could be any name. So you're there and you meet a guy called Bill. Now, Bill says, "Hey, tomorrow I'm flying to Switzerland in my private jet. I'd love to show you my car collection that I have over there. Would you be interested in coming along?"
Is that a question?
Yeah.
It's only for one day, Kate. One day. Come and have a look at it. I've got a Datsun 1600, a Tirana SLR 5000.
Yeah, but I've got
Got a 120Y.
I've got a Mitsubishi Magna VRX.
Oh, now you're talking. The thing is, it would depend
if you had work
whether I would be missing like rap battle or something.
Right.
Tommy Grennan. Tommy Grennan's live today. Would you miss out on Tommy Grennan?
The thing is, I'm not much into cars, but I am keen to learn about cars.
You know what? What about this, Kate? He says, "Come over. I want you to come to Switzerland so I could show you my Ferrari. We'll go for a drive. What you're going to like about it is there is a shop next door that sells
tea towels.
Tea towels.
Oh, that's not bad.
No. The thing is, I think in this position you have to make a really tough power play and say, I can't come.
I'm into Lamborghinis.
No,
What about-
I don't know.
What about from the movie A Star Is Born, Kate? You know when Bradley Cooper says to Gaga, "I've got a gig coming up. Someone will pick you up from your house tomorrow. I want you to be their side of stage for me." Would you do it for a musician?
If you liked them, and if you think that they quite liked you, rather than, I mean, because what you want to say is, what time is it? What you want to say? What a knob.
Yeah.
Do you know, and I don't want to be that person who was won over by never having to worry about the bills again. But gee, it would be nice, wouldn't it? And maybe he's nice. Look, I would do the personality test and spend more time with him before I saw the cars.
What is the most wow thing that someone's ever done for you?
Oh, most romantic.
Taken you
thing.
away on a holiday, or surprised you with a necklace or a beautiful ring, or
No. I don't really think I've had any grand gestures of things like that.
What about-
I'm the organizer, and I buy my own things.
What about when Fitzy and I invited you to be part of this show? Pretty big.
Didn't I buy you a cocktail at the Acra Awards one night?
They were free. They were.
And you bumped into it, wasn't it? It was for
Yeah,
someone
it was
else
like,
at
oh,
the
now it's all
time.
over me. Thanks, Fitz.
Oh my God! All right.
Well, you can have it, Kate.
It's half gone.
It's all yours, darling.
It's all over me.
Fits in Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.